Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am Emily, and today we are going to be going through an app that I use for budgeting. It's called EveryDollar, and I think it was created by Dave Ramsey. He's a big financial guru, maybe. Focuses a lot on living within your means, a lot about eliminating your debt, or like consumer debt, things like that. So I'm sort of on this journey of where I want to get rid of my debt. I do have a lot of student loan debt. I went to college for undergrad and a graduate degree, so I have collected some debt from that. And then now I'm working, married, and just kind of living life. And so I've been wanting to get back into saving for paying off my student loans and just getting a good handle on, you know, money in general. If you have been hiding under a rock, then you don't know, but the student loans were paused for a little bit, and that has been great, but they are scheduled to start back up sometime soon. Each time that deadline comes around, something always happens and it's pushed off a little longer. So fingers crossed that that keeps happening. I'm fine with it, but eventually I believe that we're gonna have to start paying back some money. So I want to get a good handle on my budget right now so that I am more prepared for when that time happens. So I am going to sort of wrap up my May month. I use the app on my phone. There is an application that you can use on like a desktop computer if that's what you like, but you know, we do everything through our phones, for me at least. So what I'm gonna do is clean up May's budget. I still have about $72.25 left to budget. I'll talk more about what that means later. And then we'll hop into June. More than likely I will not be using accurate numbers like what things cost for us, or what some things cost for us, and how much money I get in from checks. Just know that I do live in the South, so living is fairly cheap as compared to some other places, but also jobs just aren't paying what they should be paying. So kind of keep all that in mind, but we will be using some false or really off numbers. So let's hop into it. Okay, so we have the app here opened up. As you can see, it just has the month, the year, and then we have what we plan to do, what we actually spent, and then what's remaining. And so I always start off, you know, today is the 27th of May, so it's like the end of the month here. We're planning for, you know, the month of June. So as you can tell here, I work 2 jobs. I get paid usually you know, twice a month from each job, so I should get about 4 paychecks. So I'll put in like sort of guesstimations of what I anticipate my checks to be based on what they have been in the past, and you know, time off and things like that. So we'll put in some roundabout numbers here. Okay, and then it has some more sections about savings. So of course, if you ever follow Dave Ramsey and his like philosophies, you know that you always need an emergency fund. So I've already got that squared away, so that's why I'm not putting anything else here. I do have a few savings accounts that I am trying to be better about saving in. So for the rainy day fund, I don't imagine I'll put anything in there this month, honestly. And then for the personal savings, we'll say we'll put about $300. And then mortgage and rent, we'll put like a guesstimation here. Planning to be okay. Our our gas is usually, I actually wrote some of these numbers down. Okay, so I don't know. So I typically go into the website to see like, hey, what is the price of what things are, you know, usually, and try to do honestly $20 or $30 more than that. So for the gas, I'm gonna say it's maybe $70 this month. Electricity, we already have that, and it's scheduled to be $94.79. Oh gosh, I'm entering that in wrong. If my electricity bill was that high, I'd cry. Okay, I have to cry with this one. Okay, so that's the plan. It isn't paid for, but I did just log in on the website and see that that's the price it'll be. Household items. So here, we usually shop at Sam's and sometimes like Walmart to grab things, but Sam's is where we usually go to get big items like toilet paper, tissue, laundry detergent, the little pots for the dishwasher, food sometimes, like anything. So for household items, I would say we might spend $100. My Apple storage subscription, gonna keep that the same. Gas, last month, y'all, I was planning $100 for gas and did not spend it. I know the gas is so high, but thankfully I'm working from home now, so I don't have to leave unless I'm like going somewhere. So I'll put, but we are probably taking a few trips back home. So I'll put let's put $45. Okay. Maintenance, I'm pretty sure my car is due for maintenance, and I'm not really sure how much that costs, so we're gonna hopefully overestimate it and say that it'll be about $200. For groceries, last month, I think this was on Target, and I really want to get better, so I'm gonna reduce it by $50. Restaurants, we did entirely too much eating out last month, and I'll tell y'all, so I might need to do a video about this. When I plan out our meals, go shopping, get everything for the week, we will not go eat out, maybe just one time that week. But when I don't plan out our meals and don't kind of prepare things ahead of time, like, you can expect that restaurant budget to be like through the roof. So I want to get better with that. Let's take restaurant down, and we'll see. We will see. Clothing, I don't imagine that I'll buy anything, but let's take it down to fun money. So I do need a plan because we are going to hopefully go to some concerts this summer, and so obviously you want to have fun, and that might need to go up to my savings eventually, so we're gonna leave that at 0 for now. Cosmetic and self-care. So I like to get facials, wax, get my nails done, eyelashes done. So sometimes that does run about $300. We'll leave it there. Subscriptions. I don't have any subscriptions that are out of like my credit card. So I put all my subscriptions on my credit card. So I have that down, I think, lower. So we're gonna leave that at 0. Miscellaneous can be removed. This is like my Amazon shopping money, or like just random things that I'll pick up and decide that I want. The reason it was so high last month is because I bought a bike, and yeah, so I don't imagine making any large purchases like that this month, but just in case there's something, you know, I want to get, we'll just put $50. I usually keep a tab here just to zero out the month, because at the top here, over time, you'll notice that it will say like, hey, you have this much left to budget. Currently it says over budget just because some of those numbers are a little fudged up top. Okay, pet care. So I usually have my dog go get a haircut about every 8 to 10 weeks. Right now he's actually at doggy daycare, and it's so odd because he's usually sitting like right here in front of me on his little bed here, and he's not here. I miss him. But I do want him to start going to like doggy daycare a little bit more, just to socialize. He's a great dog. I just sometimes don't have the time all the time to, you know, take him for walks or get him outside, you know, on the patio and play. So we might be putting a little bit more money towards that this next month. Dogs are expensive. Let's go ahead and put them $100. That'll stay the same. Supervision stuff, medicines and vitamins. that'll be accurate. I'm probably going to go visit my chiropractor just a little bit more. So we'll say $100, and then personal counseling, yeah, we'll keep that the same. Auto insurance, I paid that this month, so I don't need to include that for another few months now. And then my credit card, the current balance is $58.95, and like I said, I put all my subscriptions on my credit card, so I think it'll probably increase just a little bit more. So we're going to keep that the same. And then, as I said, like savings towards student loans, I'm really wanting to save just that amount of money. So that's what we have here. It says I have 64 cents left to budget. And so at the end of the month, you really want it all to kind of say, like, you know, it's $0 budget. That's kind of what it'll look like. So throughout the month, you'll go into the second tab and actually put in things that you spent that much. So I won't be saving anything here. Yeah, so all of these are 0 for now, and then it'll kind of go in and show like, hey, this is actually how much I spent. So yeah, that is the app that I use for budgeting my money currently. Like I said, I've only been using it for about 2 months. This is going to be the 3rd month, and I'm still kind of playing around with it, trying to figure out what I like, what I don't like. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.